okay, first time I tried this, it would not participate. It says it's trying to get on the internet, and with our wonderful internet connection, it was not happening. So when I see that little red button that says live, I'm excited. So how's everyone doing tonight? It is a very warm, should I just say hot, Sacramento day. 99 degrees. That's just way too hot. So I fully expect no one to be here right now because I kind of did an impromptu thing, and I just kind of made a quick announcement. Hey, I'm going live. So hopefully this is coming up because it's not coming up on my computer. And I wanted to talk to you guys about not just the weather, although I hope you guys aren't suffering like we are here in Sacramento, but it's going to be ugly at least until Friday, and then we'll get back to the 80s, which is almost doable. So I did want to talk to you guys about the sales flyer. Before I get to that, if you didn't get your sales flyer, I just want to remind you again, just email us your email address, and every month we'll just send you that flyer. If you don't get it, please let us know, because that means maybe one number is off or one letter was off or something like that. Also, please like our Facebook page and share it if you will. It's just so easy to hit that share button and let other people know that, hey, there are other alternatives to, using harsh chemicals in your home or on your body, or, the foods that you eat. Watkins is known for high quality seasonings and extracts. So if you want to share that, I would love it. Dave would love it if you would share our page. Also, again, just a reminder, we will be at, I think it's New Life Community Church for local friends on Sunset Avenue in Fair Oaks. We'll be there from 9 to 3 with our booth. And our booth is always has the American flags going across the top. So if you're at a fair or anything and you're trying to find us, it's a white canopy with an American flag banner. And we have that up there because, in case you didn't know, all Watkins products are made here in the U.S. So I think it's Winona, Minnesota. So that's why we have those American flags. So we're excited about that because, we like American made, right? People here are working, creating those items, and that means jobs for us, right? I'm still not getting anything on why is this? Trying to find the live on the computer. See, I'm horrible at this. There's always some kind of weird technical difficulty. I may not have internet for all I know. But, oh, here I am. Okay, cool. If anyone is around by chance, say hi. It says one person. That's my usual MO. Anyway, okay, so that's what's going on. We're having that booth. Also, since it's so ugly hot, we're trying to stay out of the sun. I can't handle being in a booth for 5 or 6 hours in 100-degree heat. So I'm just not going to do, probably just not going to do any shows in July and August, because that's when it's really, really bad. But we would love to come into your home if you're local. And when I say local, we'll go as far as maybe an hour away from Sacramento, and do a show for you. And we'll make it short and sweet. We'll just talk about a few items from each line. And then you get a chance to hang out with your friends. We bring the dips for you, so you can try and sample the dips. I'll probably bring my infamous frosting, the recipe. If you come to a party, I do give out that recipe. And if you go on our Facebook page and scroll down, you will find where I actually demonstrated and posted the recipe for that buttercream icing. And I gotta tell you, frosting, it is the best frosting. It's like, I don't want to say crack, but it is like that, because it's, once you get a taste of it, it's just, that vanilla flavor is so good. So anyway, if you would like to book a party, let us know. Give us a call, give us an email, and we'd be happy to do that. Now on to our sales flyer. And I'm so bummed. I didn't realize, I was anticipating talking to you about the menthol camphor cough suppressant rub, and don't let that name fool you. I'm going to tell you why too. And I realized we had sold out. So I'm going to have to show you a picture of the menthol camphor suppressant rub. It actually comes in a tin very similar to the Petrocarbo, but it's a green tin. And here I have a picture. It's a very bad picture, but I'll hold it up. See, it's a little green tin, very similar to the Petrocarbo. And it's on sale right now for $8.99. It's regularly $9.99. And again, even though it says Cough Suppressant Rub, it does a lot more. In fact, it does so much stuff, and I even have a little cheat sheet from when we go to fairs, and I know it's backwards for you guys, but it says 15 uses for Watkins medicated ointment, and there's actually more than 15 uses. So I'm just going to tell you real quick some things that you can use that cough suppressant rub for. It's not just for coughs, although it's very good for sore throats. You just rub it on your throat, and you could like wrap a scarf around your neck before bedtime, especially for kids, to kind of get rid of that sore throat. It's a decongestant. You know, you just rub it on your chest, and you know, hope that that'll break up the congestion. If you have a cough, you can rub it on your feet, put some socks on, and that'll help. And this is where it comes in, where it's not just for a cough. There's a little overlap with the Petrocarbo and this cough rub, and that is you can actually use it for your sore muscles and arthritis as well. If you have headaches, you can get just like a little, you know, pea-sized amounts and rub them on your temples. It's supposed to help headaches. You can use it for earaches, and the way you use it for earaches is you would just put a little of the rub on a cotton ball and put that in your ear, and that should help. It's good. This is gross. It's good for nail fungus. You just rub it on your toenails, and they'll turn like a dark color as it kills the fungus, but it will go away as your nail grows out. So don't freak out like, oh, I put this stuff on my nail and it turned a crazy color, okay? If you're camping or you're just in your backyard during the summer, rub some on your skin, exposed areas, and it's a mosquito repellent. You can also use it for bug bites. You can use it for your feet if you have cracked heels. Rub that on there, and that'll help take care of those dry, exposed areas. Cold sores. When you start feeling that cold sore developing, just rub a little of the rub on there, and that should help. Again, this is a drying salve also, like the Petrocarbo, in that you can, if you get a splinter, you just rub a little on that splinter where you feel it kind of pricking your skin, put a Band-Aid on it, and by the next day it will have drawn out that splinter. You can use it for sunburn, windburn, burns. Let's see, like minor burns, like if you get a really bad burn, you need to get yourself to the ER. Cats don't like, this is, I forgot to mention, the active ingredient is menthol and camphor. And cats don't like the smell of that. So if you put some around that area, maybe just on a little piece of cloth if it's in your house, or trying to scratch your sofa or something, it'll repel the cat. Anyway, so that's the menthol camphor ointment. Again, it's on sale for $8.99, regularly $9.99. And it does a lot of things. So again, there's some overlapping with the Petrocarbo, but this one actually works also for as a decongestant. So if your kids or you are suffering from any congestion, it's going to help relieve those symptoms. And it comes in a little tin, just like the Petrocarbo, but it's a green tin. And here's my very bad picture, because that's all I have to show you since we sold out. We're actually getting a shipment in this week. So I want to do a live opening of those boxes and share some of those Watkins products. And we're getting in some new items that I'm really going to be excited to share with you. New fragrances, new, I'll give you a hint. One of our best-selling items has a new configuration of its ingredients. So that'll be interesting. We're getting some new extract flavors, and I'll share that with you next time. But anyway, join me in a couple days. I'll announce, or you can always catch it on the replay, some of the new things that Watkins is coming out with, and it's going to be pretty exciting and pretty cool, so you're going to want to check it out. Okay, let's go on to our next sale item, and that is our black pepper. Now, probably the two of the gourmet line, the two things that Watkins is known for are the vanilla and the black pepper. So the black pepper comes in 4 sizes. We got a 2 ounce, I think I have this, a 2 ounce, a 4 ounce, a 6 ounce, and a 12 ounce. So here's the 2 ounce and the 4 ounce. You can see the side. So anyway, the prices are going to be, they're going to be, I think like, I think it's 10% off. So the 2 ounce is going to be $3.59, and that's this little one. That's the smallest size. The 2 ounce is the smallest size. The 4 ounce is going to be $6.29, and that's this one. Okay, and the let's see. No, that was a 4 ounce. The 6 ounce is going to be $8.99, regularly $9.99, and the 12 ounce is going to be $14.84. It's regularly $16.49, and those are odd numbers because they did a 10% off, so it's kind of weird. They don't round it out, but that's how it is. So let me tell you a little bit about the pepper, because they're probably thinking, well, I can just go to a Dollar Tree or something and get a 99-cent pepper, and why should I pay, you know, $3, $5, $8 for a Watkins pepper? Well, let me tell you why. The peppercorns that they use are high quality, which means the essential oil in that pepper is going to be up here as opposed to down here. And the other thing is they changed the package. I have to tell you this. My upline leader said it says ground pepper on here, but it's actually granulated pepper. So it's a different, what you buy probably at like Dollar Tree and stuff. That's a ground pepper where it's just like almost a powder. This is like particles. So it's a little bit different. If you're using those fancy crystal salt and pepper shakers and you put that pepper in there, it's not going to get all cloudy like if you use the cheap stuff. But anyway, so this is a prize-winning pepper. I'm going to look at my cheat sheet because it has a lot of good information. They do screen the pepper for twigs and other fillers, and they put them in, these are cool little, the actual metal tins, so that's kind of fun to keep later. But anyway, as I was saying, they have a high essential oil content, so that really brings up your flavor. And again, it is a granulated pepper. So it says you get distinct particles rather than crushing and grinding pepper into dust. Also, the process that they use to grind the pepper doesn't have as much friction, so you don't get the evaporation of the essential oils, because that generates heat, and I guess the heat is what makes the essential oil evaporate. So you get a better flavor retention basically in the pepper. And also the cheaper peppers, you're getting stems and like other debris, leaves and fillers and stuff. So it isn't a pure pepper, so you're not getting the flavor, right? The funny thing is, I don't really, haven't really heard anyone say this, but the old timers know way back when that Watkins was advertised as the sneezeless pepper, and the reason why it's a sneezeless pepper is because it doesn't have that dusty stems and pods and or hulls or seed coverings and leaves all stuck in there. That's the stuff that makes you sneeze in pepper. But they say Watkins is a sneezeless pepper because they don't have all that extra stuff in there. So like I said, it's a granulated form of pepper. It's a higher concentration of essential oil, so you just get that flavor. And that's why when you put this in your food, you're going to taste a real pepper taste. And that's why it costs a little bit more. But if you want to take your flavor factor up in your food, you want to get high quality, good products, right? So if you like to cook, Watkins is the way to go because it really does amp up the flavor of your foods because that essential oil content is higher. Okay, and the last item I wanted to share with you this evening is the Ultra Rich Hand Cream. And it comes in a little tub like this. I know it's backward, but I want to let you see what it looks like. And this is a nice size tub. It's 9.7 ounces. So that's going to last a while. And one of the active ingredients in here is lanolin. Now I know like the big craze right now is everyone's into their coconut oil, and that's good too. I'm not going to say it's not, and it's natural. But some people are actually allergic to coconut oil. And I was looking at the, if you go on our Watkins page and you click the product information on this, you can see customer reviews. And it was interesting. One of the customers were saying her son has eczema, and this is what works for him. Because people with eczema, a lot of times they can put on like a lotion and it's really irritating. And if it has it's almost like a chemical burn. When they put it on, they feel like burning. And that's just going to further aggravate, an already unpleasant, uncomfortable skin condition. But this lady was saying her son, this Watkins lanolin-based lotion is what works for him. And even though it says hand cream, again, don't let that fool you because you can use it, your knees, your heels, your elbows. You can use it on your face. So don't let hand cream be, thinking, oh, that's the only place you can use it. It's not. It basically, with that lanolin, it seals in your natural moisture on your skin. I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. So what it's saying is, and so with that lanolin, it creates a barrier on your skin to keep the moisture in. So if you live in places where it's really, really hot, really, really cold, or you're running your furnace, your skin dries out, this is what you want to use. And from what I'm understanding of what it's saying here is lanolin is the #1 recommended ingredient for prickly rash and heat rash. So you can also use that on sunburns, especially afterward when your skin starts to get that flaky, attractive look, and I'm being sarcastic. Use this. And again, this is on sale for $6.99. I'm sorry. Yeah, $6.99, and it's regularly $7.99. So pick up this. This is in the sales flyer. The sales flyer goes through the whole month of June. Okay, another thing I wanted to tell you guys about is if you go to naturalsafehome.com, across the top, it has all the categories of products that we have. Right now, there are some really good deals happening. So once you get to that page, naturalsafehome.com, you're going to click special offers, and there's going to be a drop down. One's going to say monthly specials, and another's going to say limited time offers. But in addition to that, I wanted to point out 2 permanent price drops. One is the body scrub. It was normally $12.99, has been $12.99. If you look in the catalog, it's $12.99. It is now $9.99. So that is a really good deal for a body scrub. I don't know if you go to any other Bath and Body type places, but Watkins is really getting competitive with their prices. So they've lowered, this is a permanent price drop. The other item that they've permanently reduced the price on are the an all-purpose cleaner wipe. So those went from $6.99 to $4.99, and that comes in 2 scents. That comes in lemon and the aloe and green tea scent, which I love that scent. I love both those scents, lemon and the aloe and green tea. So those are perfect for if you're camping. They're perfect for having in your kitchen. They're perfect for having in your car or van, especially if you have kids. You know, they spill something on the car seat, or, you know, stuff like that just happens. They spill something on the console, or even yourself. You know, sometimes I go to yard sales, and you know, you touch things, and then you touch your steering wheel, and so your steering wheel gets kind of yucky. Just use, you know, something like the little wipe, and those can be, they're safe to flush in the toilet if you're at home, so you don't have to worry about you know, stopping something up or hurting your septic tank. So so that was exciting, those 2 price drops. But the other specials, what happens sometimes, Watkins has overstock. So for a limited time, they will reduce the price. And right now they've got lots of items marked down. I'm talking extracts. I'm talking, they had the body wipes. They had, I think, some of the men's line products on there. So make sure you go to the page and click that special offers, because you'll get to see everything that has been marked down, and they'll go back to the regular price once all that overstock has sold out. So you know, I know no one wants to hear Christmas, but you know, it's always here before you know it, right? So it's a good time to stock up on, like, the body scrubs. Who doesn't want to get a body scrub? You know, extracts if you do baking. You know, the body wipes, the men's line stuff. I mean, when you get a sales flyer, look and see what, you know, try to anticipate. Hey, Christmas is going to be here. I know I hate saying it because I'm the same way, but just kind of start stockpiling your things. I think a lot of people do that. When you see a good deal on something, you just start stockpiling it. And even if you don't have anyone specifically in mind now, oh, I'm going to give this to whoever, when it gets closer and you start making your Christmas list, it's nice to have that stuff already there and know, hey, I paid the sale price. And again, if you're ordering like a couple of extracts, or you just want, you know, I have someone who wants a couple of those canisters of the wipes. Let us know, email us, and it would probably be cheaper for me to mail you a couple of extracts than you going online to order. Because again, it's $11.95 for that order, and I can probably ship it to you, you know, for a lot less than $11.95. If it's just a couple of little things. Now, if you're going to order a lot of things, you know, it's probably going to cost me the same or more to ship that to you. And $11.95, that's not really too bad, I don't think. I mean, it's reasonable if you're ordering several things. You know, you don't have to go out anywhere. You don't have to go out in this heat. You don't have to waste your gas, and it's going to come, you know, straight to your door. So another, just on a fun note, anyone who knows me knows I like movies. And my husband and I actually watched a movie last night. And Watkins is a character in the movie, in the sense that the story is called, the movie's called Door to Door, and it's with William H. Macy and is it Kira Sedgwick are in that movie. And he is a man, it's based on a true story, so I like those kind of movies, based on a true story. And it had the Watkins as a backdrop. He was a man who had cerebral palsy, and he was a Watkins man, I think, for over 50 years. And it's just a really sweet story. If you go on YouTube, it might be on Netflix. I never checked for it there. I found it on YouTube. It's called Door to Door. And so my husband and I were watching that last night. And it's just a good story, too. You know, there's no violence in there, nothing nasty. It's just a good story about someone, a real person, who was just persistent in wanting to prove, hey, I can earn my money. And it was just a very inspiring story. So anyway, if you're looking for something to watch, Door to Door with William H. Macy. Oh, and Helen Mirren. It was funny seeing her. She looked a little younger. She played his mother, so she was in that too. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I just wanted to share those few things, and you know, make sure you go to naturalsafehome.com to place your order and to look at those special deals. And I will be doing another live later this week just to share the opening of our boxes of our order and sharing some of those new items with you. Okay, take care, and thank you for, you know, hitting the replay button on this, hopefully, and watching this. And God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.